100 of them came into this court compound, surrounded this mango tree where we're all sitting. And the next thing is, they grabbed Sowore by the neck. Some were holding his shirt, some were holding his leg. You know, they were rough handling him. They pushed him until they crashed into this woman's food shop. I don't know what to call it, where he sells food. This is his table. Okay, let me show you. That's the woman's table. They broke it, fell her way, scattered everything. The woman is there. They destroyed her properties for no just cause. Sowore was not resisting going. He said, show me the order you claim that you have, and I will follow you. But the man did not show the order. He just flashed a piece of paper like this so that you can't read it, and then squeezed it and put it in his pocket, and they all bundled him into their vehicle. One of the lawyers, Kuje, was injured. If you check his hand, he's injured. Blood was coming out. His beard, this white thing we wear on our neck, was stained with blood. All of us, we ran away. And then the funny thing is that there was a guy who was a lawyer. He was making a call here. They say he was filming them. They also bundled him into their vehicle and left. And they refused anybody from bringing out their phones. If they saw you with phone, they grab you and throw you into their vehicle. So I want to find out really from Nigeria and from the Inspector General of Police. Did you give your men order to arrest people who video them in when they are arresting people? If you are doing a good work, shouldn't you want to advertise it so that people will know, oh, I'm doing a good work? Why are you scared of being videoed? Why are you doing your things in secret? Sowore said that you are a retired police officer. You are not qualified to be Inspector General. Sort it out with him in court. Why send your men to brutalize him whenever he raises that issue outside? Why do you send your men to brutalize? Because that is the essence of that brutality you saw. It was as if there's something personal between the police officers and Sowore. I don't think it was just because there's a remand order. I think there's something deep personal, and they really want to show him that they can deal with him anyhow and anywhere. That's what I saw here. Thank you.
The name, sir?
My name is Nemeke Ejiofor. I'm a lawyer. I'm the one who represented Sowore today in court.
Nemeke?
Yes. Nemeke Ejiofor. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Madam, come carry your tire now. They don't break her.
No worry, it's not the end of it. We will remember you. We'll come back and say.
Don't worry, don't.
When we move,
market don't reach even America now.
Restaurant here. We'll give you back.
What do you want? They can't say this. That's what they do to your job.
It's good. Because now you have some. Yeah.
Track. Concrete evidence.
Track. Yeah. The woman has spoke to the media herself too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to interview you.
I'm not doing
Okay. No, this lady is shady. Shady. Let her come now.
I have actually increased the brightness of my own. I just want a quick interview at a standing now. Madam. Good afternoon, madam. What do you do, police? What is your name?
My name is Mrs. Patricia Machi.
Okay, so what do you come do police now?
I didn't do anything. I'm doing my business.
Okay.
Because
How long you don't do this business?
Oh, almost 10 years now.
And for that 10 years, you don't ever find police trouble?
No.
So what will happen today?
Oh, I don't know. They just come for this man case and I'm selling my things. So before I know, they started kata, and I'm going to push. For me, I'm trying to pack my things. They now push me and scatter my things.
Did you sustain any injury? They wound you? Also, they don't touch your body?
They push me. They push me. So when they push me, they now scatter my thing. I was talking, nobody answered me.
Waiting, they scatter.
They scatter my rice, they scatter my egg. Then this is my egg, and they throw it from my rice.
See the shells of the eggs.
It's a wet thing. And inside this thing, even my table, they have scattered my table. And this table is I borrow. They mash the table, and I borrow. So this table is not my own. And from this business, I'm feeding my family, I'm paying my children's school fees.
So now you will constantly pay for this table again when not be yours?
Yes, it's not my own, and I will still pay it. And I don't know how to pay it. Because even the money I used to collect loan to do the business. So now that I trade this thing now, I don't know how to do it. I don't know.
Thank you. Your full name again?
Mrs. Patricia Matthew.
Sorry.
Sorry, let me.
Entirely. People were brought to court because they said they protested against a court order. We were still challenging the propriety of even the arraignment on the ground that you said people violated court order by protesting. We never heard of a constitution in this country, even despite all its defects, designating places where people should protest. If a protest is illegal, it is illegal. If it is not illegal, it is not illegal. You cannot say people can protest in that street, but they cannot protest in this street. And you are so confident that that will be justified. But today, the police were disappointed in judiciary. They have been masquerading themselves as law enforcers. They have been blackmailing the defendants that they protested against a court order. But what we witness in court today is a direct opposite of the propaganda they were selling to the public. Majority of us have already fallen into that propaganda. Majority of us are already accusing the defendants. Why should they protest when there is a court order? But what we saw here today was that the magistrate courageously granted bail. That is another of court. He gave a very liberal bail conditions. He said there should be 2 shorties worth 500,000 with tax clearance and a means of identification. The police were so disappointed, and I even heard that some of the people in Mufti here, they are senior police officers. They came to monitor the proceeding with about more than 50 police officers in this court. There were 2 roadblocks in the morning. The entire premises was cordoned off. At the end of the day, when they saw that the bail perfection was in process, CSP Iliasu led a brigade of police officers to come attack us together with all other lawyers and innocent people who were just in court premises to say they are good. The woman selling food here was manhandled. The table was destroyed. The food was destroyed. Sowore was bundled violently. People were holding his hand. People were holding his leg into that vehicle. In the course of that, some of us who ask questions, where are you taking him? In fact, CSP Iliasu brought a paper, which he called remand order. And we asked him to show us that remand order. He refused to show us. We asked him if you are taking Sowore to prison custody, on what ground can you do that? If he's not able to perfect the bail condition. And if he's not able to do that, and you are taking him, where are the prison officials? The prison officials will be here. Why must it be police? Why must it be you? In the course of that, they descended on everybody. I was injured. I was blood stained in my bib. This is my bib. We were manhandled, and Sowore's clothes was torn. And they forced him into their vehicle, and they took him away. As we speak, we don't know where he is, but we are still trying to follow up on the bail perfection. If you perfect the bail today, then we want the police to justify why, whatever reason they have, to keep him. This is illegality. This is something.
Injury.
Yes, this is my injury. This is 10. This is blood stain on my bib. CSP Iliasu led them more than 50 officers. People were, in fact, a lawyer was here. In another matter entirely. He was arrested. People were arrested. People were trying to cover with their phone. Individuals who have cases in court were abducted. As we speak, we don't know where they are. And that is what the police institution have done today. They talk about court order. There's a court order now. They are like people are not respecting court order. But today they have come here to not just to violate court order, but to violate the sanctity of these premises. It's an embarrassment. And we call on the Attorney General. Because we know this is about Nigeria state. We call on the Attorney General. If the Inspector General of Police will not see reason, where they will not be reasonable, in the face of any personal grievances they may have against or anybody, we call on the Attorney General to let sanity prevail. We call on the Nigeria Bar Association. They have come to destroy the sanctity of court. Police officers, they have come to violently the court sittings were interrupted. And this is a public outrage. Everybody here today is disappointed because it is not expected. We fight police and follow the law. If the magistrate had denied bail today, that would be a justification. If the magistrate had granted bail and the defendant are not able to meet up, that would be a justification. But this thing happened around to 11 when the court had granted bail in this city. That's what witness in court today. That's what witness. We call for the release of Sowore. That is very, very important. We call for his release. We call for his release. We call on the Nigerian Bar Association too to rise up. We cannot continue to watch things happen like this. Otherwise, people will lose faith in judiciary. People will lose faith in court process. Thank you. I'm done.
Yeah. Well done.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very much. Don't worry, we're together.
Yes, thank you, sir.
I'm not going anywhere. They are a bunch of thugs. That's what That's what they are. And if Nigerian law enforcement is going to be driven by thugs, the stuff was unnecessary. I was telling the guy in white, I said, talk to his lawyer.
That is Elias.
Why are you dragging him for? Talk to his lawyer. No, you have to drag him.
That is CSP
They
Elias.
broke everything all over this place for what?
The OC anti-vice, FCTC IG. That is the person who led the Togri and brigandage today.
You know, it's terrible. You can't do that.
Police now, after he was granted now I am telling you,
Name.
My name is Ike Musa.
Sir?
My name is Ike Musa, one of the lawyers of Mr. Sowore. We have experienced today an unfortunate situation that Sowore to their disappointment. And instead of allowing Mr. Sowore to follow through the process of perfecting the bill to continuously incarcerate Mr. Sowore. Mr. Sowore was bundled out of this place. Lawyers were beaten. The matter took another dimension the moment Mr. Sowore attempted to address the fact that he knows that this matter is being orchestrated from the office of the Inspector General of Police, who he believes is executing this course out of personal vendetta. And that was when some policemen, in attempt to showcase or demonstrate their loyalty to their IGP, the retired Inspector General of Police, began to bundle him and harass everybody here. So we are calling on the Attorney General of the Federation. We are calling on the Chief Justice of Nigeria. We are also calling on the Nigerian Bar Association to rise up to the occasion and deprecate the conduct of the Nigerian police today. What they demonstrated here is not just an illegality, but an unprecedented sort of illegality. And it is unfortunate. But one thing that we must state is that continuously we are going to stand on our ground in resisting all forms of illegality and unlawful conduct by the Nigerian police force.
Take the hold of the person. Then what is the essence of disrupting the inside the court premises? The woman that is selling, you can see the woman that is selling mineral, destroy his table. The people that the court officials, while the court was sitting. What is the problem? So we are calling that. In fact, we are applying that the judge should order Inspector General of Police to appear before and come and say why.
Well, Judith, there you go. Pandemonium continues right here at the magistrate court. An argument has just ensued right now. But then this is the situation. The police have used in the process of being completed. His lawyers have mentioned that upon completion of his bail application, they will then communicate what next steps are going to be with regard to securing his news and also finding out his location.
Is it for us or against us?
I don't know.
Hello.
They tried everything they can to break us, but they can't break us.
They cannot break us. We are unbreakable.
We are unbreakable. Justice. We are unstoppable.
And majority of self-recognition.
Power. Power.